Think of it as fashion meets philanthropy. The lingerie line, Empowered by You, promises panties that won't leave those pesky underwear lines, plus 20% of the profits are devoted to pulling women out of poverty. Here to tell us more is Renata Black, the founder of panty line Empowered by You and its partner in Microfinance, the 7 Bar Foundation. Hi Renata, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So you started with the 7 Bar Foundation, which is a microfinance organization to help women, and then you launched this panty line on top of it. Why did you decide the combo is the way to go?
It sounds super crazy, and everybody always just stops in their tracks when they know about that. But basically, you know, I lived in India for 2 years while I developed the microfinance program. And while I lived in India, I developed a very deep admiration and respect for sari-covered women. And I felt that there was a true power in that, and that Intimates really was about a symbol of empowerment, and it didn't just have to be about seduction. After living there for 2 years, I came back to the States and I decided to really take a stand on that. And I brought together top lingerie designers around the world and created top shows where we redirected the energy of lingerie to the empowerment of women.
And since then, you've gotten your first big retail partner. It's Scoop here in New York. I'm curious, how do you want to grow this brand from here, this idea?
Well, you know, Scoop, obviously, everybody goes to Scoop because they're trendsetters, and you go to Scoop for what's next. And they were real visionaries in doing a collaboration. We did Empowered by Scoop. Obviously, 20% of all the profits go to the empowerment of women through microfinance. But, you know, this is a true testament of collaborations. And Empowered by You is about collaborating with visionaries and making meaningful, significant collaborations. I'm a strong believer that the future of business is uniting the force of business and commerce.
And of course, we have seen other retailers have success with this model. Tom's, of course, comes to mind. They have their 1-for-1. If you buy a pair of shoes, they'll donate a pair of shoes. There are other retailers who do this. Why do you think we're seeing this rise of this socially conscious consumer who wants a product like this that kind of makes them feel good too?
Yeah, well, thank God for that, first of all. You know what it is that we're so connected and people are so conscious, and they know that they have choices and that their choices matter. So when they can buy an optimum product that also has a symbol of their beliefs, they're going to buy into that.
Okay, last up, I have to wonder, so you have launched this panty line to say that it's time to shift the mode from the art of seduction when it comes to lingerie to the art of empowerment. What's wrong with seduction? Why do we need to shift the mode?
Oh, that's so interesting. I mean, listen, I'm a major fan of seduction, but actually, you know, lingerie traditionally has been seen as something as always being seductive, and what we're saying is that there's an alternative, that women have the power to decide where to redirect that energy, and Empowered by You allows women to redirect their energy to the empowerment of women.
All right, so if you do buy a pair of these panties, what kind of projects can you see your money help finance?
So 7 Bar Foundation is a fund to fund. So what we do is that we find and vet the top microfinance institutions in the world. So we look at who has the highest repayment rates, highest repayment rates, lowest interest rates, women actually helping women and helping the poorest of the poor. So we can find programs like in Guatemala where an average loan size is $250. So those are the kind of programs that you can see, and really it's like, you know, teach the man how to fish instead of giving them the fish.
All right, the panty line is Empowered by You. Renata Black, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.